Today we're going to talk about 5 things you never want to do while shifting your boat. I've done all of these and did some damage to the boat, except for the last one. The last one is basic boating safety. You never want to be up on plane and shift into reverse or neutral. This will cause major damage to your lower unit. You can see when I'm up on plane, it takes a few seconds for the RPM and speed to drop. This means even if you're at a low throttle setting, you can bust up your gear case. Most lower units shift with this dog clutch, and when you're shifted in the forward and you're on plane with all that speed and momentum, and then try to shift into reverse, all that torque will chop the teeth right off of that dog clutch, and it will ruin your lower unit. I was going about 20 miles an hour once with an Alpha 1 stern drive, slammed it into reverse, and luckily the only thing I broke was this little shear pin that cost $3, but most engines don't have that type of protection, so don't do that. Don't be afraid of the clunk when you shift into gear. Some people hear the clunk for the first time and try to shift slowly into gear the next time. Slow shifting causes the dog clutch to grind on the forward or reverse gear, making this terrible sound. This leaves metal shavings in the lower unit, and eventually you won't be able to shift at all. Don't shift too fast either, where you're giving the engine gas unexpectedly and lunging forward. There's usually a dead zone in the throttle where you can move it without accelerating. When you want to shift from forward to reverse or reverse to forward, keep the engine in neutral for a few seconds so the prop slows down. You can see I'm in forward right now, then when I switch to neutral, the prop is still spinning from the momentum. The water resistance will slow the prop down enough so we can safely change gears. This will also help save that dog clutch. So here's a bonus tip. Never not change your lower unit oil. Check out the link at the end of this video to see how easy it is to change. Okay. Never rev up the engine in neutral and then quickly pop it into gear. This could potentially snap the teeth off the dog clutch like a number 1. Always make sure you're below 1000 RPM before shifting into gear. Never shift into gear if someone is near the engine. Even if they are pushing you off a sandbar and they say to put it in gear, tell them to step away before you actually shift. The engine is much closer to the ladder than you think, and it's better to drift a little off course than to hit someone. Now, if you enjoyed this video, leave it a thumbs up and check